Hello, today what we're looking at is exercise 902, question 1. So we want to use the graph to find the midpoint of each interval. When we're finding the midpoint of an interval, we're finding the middle point of it. So if we look at this graph, to find the midpoint, we can visually see that the middle of this line is here at this point. So we can put a dot here and we want to find those coordinates. So the coordinates of this point is 3, 3. Now, if we were to look at B, we have this line here and we want to find the middle of it. So the middle of this line visually is here at the point -1, -1. For question 2, we want to use the graph to find the midpoints of the intervals. Our first one is of the interval AB. So our AB is here, and to find the midpoint of this interval, we need to find where the middle of it is. Now the middle of this line is here, which is at the coordinate 2.5, 2.5. Another way of doing this is to use the midpoint formula. So the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So what we have for question 2a is we have the line A, B, and this is where A has coordinates 1, 1, and B has coordinates 4, 4. So what we do is we label point A to have coordinates x1, y1, and point B to have coordinates x2, y2. We then put this into our midpoint formula. So our midpoint will equal our x1 of 1 plus our x2 of 4 all over 2, comma, then our y1 of 1 plus our y2 of 4 all over 2. Now, for our midpoint, we have 1 plus 4 is 5 over 2. And for our y-coordinate, we have 1 plus 4, which is 5 over 2. Now, we can leave this as a fraction, or we can write this as decimals as 2.5, 2.5. So when we look at a graph to find the midpoints of the intervals, and we can't see the exact point, what we do is we take the points to each end and we put that into our midpoint formula. I will do one more example. I will do the midpoint of the line CD. So for CD, our coordinates is, for C, it's 1, 8, and I'm going to do it over on this page here. So this is question 2B. So we have C, which is coordinates 1, 8, and we have D, which is here, which has coordinates of 6, 6. So we have C is going to be our first point, so it has coordinates x1, y1, and D has coordinates x2, y2. Now we want to remember our midpoint formula, which is x1 plus x2 all over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 all over 2. We then want to substitute these numbers in, so our midpoint will equal our x1 coordinate of 1 plus our x2 coordinate, which is 6, all over 2, comma, our y1 coordinate, which is 8, plus our y2 coordinate, which is 6, oops, that's being green, 6, all over 2. So then what we do is we add this up. So 1 plus 6 is 7 over 2. 8 plus 6 is 14 over 2. And we can simplify these fractions to be in terms of decimals. So 7 over 2 is 3.5.